A rousing ovation for Grant Williams, finally cleared after 25 years of a murder he did not commit.
I thought that all my happiness was stolen from prison, but I'm starting to get it back.
A single eyewitness identified Williams as the 5'5" stocky person who killed a man on Staten Island in 1997. So Williams, who is 6'2" and thin, thought there was no way that jurors would convict. But they did. Even though prosecutors had no DNA or fingerprints, Williams spent 23 years upstate. His mom never gave up.
But I dreamed of this morning.
Just like his attorney.
I was convinced, obviously, as soon as I read his records, as soon as I met him. But I needed to convince the district attorney's office.
Williams' defense team found new evidence and 6 witnesses who said he wasn't the shooter. The Staten Island DA conviction review team sorted through all that evidence and extra material they dug up. In the end, everyone agreed Williams was innocent.
Grant, all I can say to you is, I'm sorry for what happened to you.
What's good, y'all? It's Coffee back again. You know we got a lot of news to get into, as always. A lot of topics. Hit them comments. We got some hip-hop news, some sports news, wild court cases going on, all kinds of ish. So let's get it. Hit them buttons for me, y'all. But you heard that first clip there. You may remember that hitting the news about a year ago, last July, right? Wu-Tang Clan affiliate Grant Williams did 25 years for a crime that he did not commit. It's wild, man. He actually touched down on parole before his name was cleared. And you heard them talking about it, right? No DNA evidence, no fingerprints, no nothing really. And they were talking about it was a 5'5" stocky dude, right? He's like 6'3" or whatever they said. Like, just, you hear all that and they're like, there's no way that they can convict this dude. Well, one of the witnesses against him was a police officer. There was other witnesses, but I believe the police officer is what, I guess, held weight when it shouldn't have as of court as convicting him. So he maintained his innocence the whole time. And why that clip hit the news last year, because you heard them, he touched down on parole in 2019, still saying, yo, I'm innocent, I'm gonna clear my name. They got some attorney, a new attorney on the case. And then last July, he's a free man. It's overturned. He's innocent. And what a great moment for that man. His family was there. Ghostface was there. You know what I'm saying? All that, right? Well, now he got some money. As he was saying, he wanted to file a lawsuit, and he damn sure should have. Did you hear the DA too? They were like, sir, we're sorry this happened to you. And they went on this speech like, I don't know. You can't be that sorry, right? But he's getting 7 M's, and they settled out of court. So that's good for that man. $7 million is a hell of a lot of money. It definitely does not add up to 25 years of freedom, living in prison behind the wall, especially with the body. I believe he had to do time in, a max until he bid it down, right? Ain't that how it goes? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's just obviously $7 million, 25 years in prison. It don't add up. I don't think monetarily you can ever really pay back something like that. But good for this dude. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he's got all the Wu-Tang Clan and all the affiliates that he flux with. And, maybe they can help him as far as putting that money into some kind, I don't know, starting a business or something, school him on it. Or I don't know, maybe he's got his own plan lined up, 25 years. It's a long time to be away and to keep your head on straight and maintain your innocence. Maybe, he's got all kinds of good plans lined up, possibly. I don't know. But good for this guy, right? Comment. Let me know what you guys think about this. But what I will say, though, is the way they settled out of court, I'm sure the terms of the settlement are probably absolve them of any real responsibility. If you ever look at the way certain settlements go, it's kind of crazy. They'll try to word it like, oh, we did nothing wrong, but here's a bunch of money and here's a non-disclosure thing. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy the way ish works with the fine print. You feel me? Speaking of court cases, here's a court case that has been getting covered so much. I keep saying this, but it just really boggles the mind to me. the amount of coverage that this Johnny Depp Amber Heard case has been getting. Like, this has been getting more TV time and more discussions, you know, through different podcasts and news platforms and ish like that than like some of the biggest like murder trials around. Like, for real. Comment, guys, isn't that a bit astounding to you as well? Like, everyone wants to tune in to see all this drama and fluffery, but peep it, man. Meek Mill threw up this tweet, and I think it sums up this case very, very well. As you know, comment with your thoughts about the case, who you think's gonna win or whatever. But listen to what Meek said. Meek said, "I don't know what happened in this case, but that secret recording someone you love never sit well for me. It's a plan for a lawsuit or some type of extortion." So Meek Mill and a lot of people were agreeing with this and saying, yo, that's big facts, Meek. Like, he's saying it was a setup from the get-go. And, you know, other things we've seen play out in court has kind of shared, like, fit that narrative as well. You know what I mean? Like, this case is absolutely crazy. That Amber Heard, in my opinion, like, certain people, they're never wrong. They can twist anything around. It don't, you know what I mean? That's the way I be feeling about a lot of the ish I've been seeing with her. Switching it up to some sports, man. Y'all know I'm a big football fan. Peep this offensive lineman that signed with UFC a letter of intent or whatever. Like, watching this footage hurts to me. This dude is 6'5", 320. You see his name's Cooper Loveless, but like the way he's doing all them splits and stretches and everything, I don't know, man. Like, it really just hurts. Y'all ever see something and when you watch it, you're like, oh, like, it's hard to watch. Like, I don't know why that had me cringing and contorting in pain and ish, you know, but that's pretty wild to see anyone do, period, but especially a 6'5", 320-pound dude, right? And like, just looking at that dude, you would never think he would be an athlete like to that level where he could do that type of ish. I don't know. I got a feeling this dude may go on to do some things out there on the O-line in college. Comment, let me know what you guys think. All the football fans, you know, those who played the game. Does that mobility or whatever you want to call that say to you, like, man, this dude's footwork and stuff like that is the way he is going to be able to control his weight on the line will play in his favor a lot. Comment with your thoughts, and just seeing that as well, is it rather shocking to you too? Then another statement here via a post, man, that is like this from Kia Shine. You know, he's been speaking out a lot. As you know, he's from Memphis. He was speaking about, you know, the killing of Young Dolph and a lot of the ish going on in Memphis, dropping a lot of jewels, a lot of game. Here he is speaking about, you know, the ATL and the RICO case against YSL. And peep what he said here about Gunna, man. He said Gunna had the #1 album beat out The Weeknd in mid-January. It's mid-May, and his life is completely different. Life comes at you fast. Things can change in a second for the positive or the negative. Keep your energy right, circle clean, and stay prayed up. And I don't know, like that tweet just spoke to me well, right? Like, never get too comfortable in life. Never lose focus in life. Also, never get too down in life, right? Because you could be right back up. You could be up, be right down. You could be here and be gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, this just in a matter of months. You know what I mean? It's almost like that. It was all good just a week ago, right? Comment. What do y'all think about that there, man? And like I said, everyone, don't forget that whether you're up or down, stay focused. And then last up, here's another hip-hop news story / court crime news, all that, man. This is getting a lot of coverage right now. We're talking about ksoo, a dude that I didn't get into too much. And yo, this is crazy. You know, Jacksonville area, like Florida period, but particularly the Jacksonville area with Julio Fulio and a lot of these other rappers and stuff like that been getting a lot of news coverage, a lot of wild-ish going down, shootings, all kinds of craziness. But I never heard that they're calling this genre of hip-hop murder rap. So it's like, comment, guys, is murder rap just Like, is that the Florida drill, or is you know, because they're saying this hip hop, you know, this particular genre details violent murders, you know, of gang affiliates and gang rivalries and stuff like that. Like, or like, is this just Florida drill, or is this drill on steroids? I'm not gonna lie, you know, like I always tell you guys, I always try to keep it a buck with you guys. I'm not super up on their music. I've heard some of it or whatever. I mean, I see he's been doing some numbers for about a year, you know, but he's been behind bars. I don't know, man. It's crazy. But so comment with your thoughts about the whole murder rap. Like, have you heard this genre get that name before, or is that some new ish that the media is just throwing on it? But anyways, you know, what everyone's talking about right now is ksoo's father, Abdul Robinson Sr., you know, who is facing a gang of time and you know, is tied to ksoo's murder case, right? He was charged as an accessory, and you know, ksoo and the brother, so the two sons, one actually is a junior named after the father, you know, all tied up in this murder beef that they're all looking at possible life sentences. The father is agreed to testify. Now, what I'm curious to know is, because the media is saying, you know, he's facing a life sentence as well, but it doesn't seem that the prosecutors, as far as, you know, being released to the media or anything like that, like if they offered him a flat out deal, like, hey, you could just walk away from this, or he's just hoping to get some years knocked off his bid, or what the case may be, he's decided to flip on the son. And the wild thing is, law enforcement is saying their gang, ATK, Ace's Top Killers, that the dad is the leader. So they're saying, you know, the dad's the leader of this gang, allegedly. Both the sons were involved. They get caught up, all of them get caught up in a murder beef, and the leader of the gang, who's also supposed to be the leader of the kids as a father, says, yo, I'm flipping the script and I'm testifying. What do you guys think about this? This is pretty wild, man. We see a lot of ish play out and a lot of crazy crime cases and stuff like this, but I can't quite call it that I've ever seen something to this magnitude, or, you know, similar to this before. This is wild, man. And then you see Julio Fulio commenting about this and saying he bang called this months ago. All the ops was telling him he was capping, but he's seen the ratting happening. So comment with your thoughts about this case as well. The whole murder rap discussion, you know, is that some new ish? The media is just saying all that, and your thoughts about everything else we covered on here. Thanks for watching, guys. It's Coffee. I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to stay tuned for updates. We talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. And I'm out of here, guys. Peace.